Hey, what's up guys, it's Scares here. The first story of today comes from a YouTuber known as Donut Operator. Now this guy has over 1 million subscribers and he just uploaded a video last night where he claims here that a guy who has been sending him and his family death threats is apparently trying to get his video taken down. Just watch this.
So the person who sent me that very awful, hateful message got on YouTube and reported me reading that hateful tweet. And YouTube, instead of checking it out themselves, I don't know if it was automatic, but they sent me this email, and at the bottom it says, "We would like to give you an opportunity to remove or edit the private information within the content report. After 48 hours of this notice, we will review the complaint for potential violations of our privacy guidelines and consider restricting the content." That sounds like YouTube's protecting a guy that told me to kill myself and murder my family. Fuck that, YouTube.
Okay, so this is insane. Donut really has a very serious hater here who is sending his family death threats and then literally trying to take his videos down now. The thing is here is we've actually dealt with this before. We've gotten complaints on our videos before, and YouTube usually will not actually take your video down. So Donut claimed here that YouTube could be protecting this guy, but I think that YouTube will not take his video down. I think that he's going to be okay. So hopefully that does put a lot of Donut's viewers at ease here, but this is very scary stuff. I mean, this guy literally has a dude going after him here, trying to take his content down even after harassing his family. Now our next story of today is very serious. This comes from the YouTuber Suzy Lu. She's a YouTuber with over 300,000 subscribers, and recently she has been under fire because she made a lot of videos of her reacting to full-length anime episodes on her channel. There's a lot of YouTubers that criticize her for uploading these anime reaction videos because they felt like it was not fair use and that it was actually violating copyright law. Well, Suzy actually took down a lot of these YouTubers' videos where they were criticizing her. So this stirred up so much controversy over the past few months, and YouTubers even made videos talking about this, and their videos also got taken down. You know, John Swan's first video on Suzy Lu got taken down, which was very sad to see from a lot of the community because they felt like YouTube was actually protecting Suzy here, and we're not sure if that's the case, but it looks like Suzy Lu is actually in serious trouble right now. John Swan tweeted out last night saying, "Important message, I just got this from my source. Copyright holders are aware of Suzy Lu and have been gathering evidence for a massive lawsuit in the United States. Her Patreon page was just forced to remove all content. After the content was removed, she posted this." And actually it shows here that her Patreon page has been completely purged. She has deleted all of her full-length anime reaction videos, and for some reason, she is no longer going to be posting her anime reactions to her Patreon, even though she has tons of Patreon. She obviously has made lots of money off of Patreon. And Suzy posted a statement here on her Patreon page. She says, "Hey guys, so many of you have noticed that I've taken down the backlog of videos that were on this Patreon. That's because we're moving everything away from Vimeo and onto our own CDN that we run from the website." So Suzy goes on here saying that this is all for the people that are watching and that they're going to have more benefits now because they are going to watch it from her website. And then she goes on to say this. She says, "As for the videos moving forward, the VIP will not have to worry about the videos being transparent, but they will have edits. While this might disappoint some, it's to keep in line with fair use, and it keeps the companies happy too. It also means that I get to continue to create videos based on content that you guys love." So she admits here that she now needs to edit these videos in order to stay in line with fair use. So we actually spoke to John Swan himself today, and John told us here that he thinks that Suzy is removing these videos off her Patreon because Patreon themselves have stepped in and they actually don't want her to upload these videos anymore. Now Suzy responded today and she said, "I'm so bored of reading fake news about Suzy Lu. There is no court case or drama with anime companies. A third party struck my YouTube last year and the strikes were countered and removed. This third party has now released my information illegally to a YouTuber and is being dealt with privately." Then she goes on to call out a YouTuber who has been talking a lot about Suzy Lu lately. His name is The Quartering, and she said, "Very suspicious that the day after The Quartering gets an email with all my personal details that people start quoting my full name, address, and mobile number. Thanks for doxing me." Now The Quartering has responded saying this is total BS. Now we also spoke with John Swan regarding Suzy's lawsuit. I mean, this is just insane here. Suzy could literally get sued for the videos that she was uploading. And if Suzy does get sued and this massive lawsuit actually does go through and it happens, then Suzy could actually ruin an entire genre on YouTube. Now our next story of today is a follow-up to the Invadery story. If you don't know what this is about, you should watch my last videos. We've talked about this so much over the past week, but pretty much Invadery is a streamer who was berating her subscribers for not donating enough money, for not subscribing to her. And it turns out that the streamer Destiny decided to defend her here on his stream. Just watch this.
The average 18 plus viewer on Twitch is going to have more disposable income than the average American. We know this is true, okay? Number one. Number two, $5 a month. It's not really that much money for the average viewer. It's not. That's just true. We know that. You can't disagree with either of these, okay? Number three, right? The average viewer is not negatively impacted by a $5 a month contribution. We know that as well, okay? That's easy, okay? Conclusion, I can't afford it. It's not a valid excuse for not subbing. Now, that doesn't mean you have to sub. Doesn't mean you should sub. Doesn't mean you have an obligation to sub. If you don't want to, because either you're lazy to do it, because you don't want to do it, because you don't give a fuck, okay? Those are all perfectly valid reasons to not sub. If someone is like, I don't want to sub because I don't give a fuck. I don't want to sub. You're like, oh, cool, okay. Or I don't even know how to like connect that shit. And honestly, I'm too lazy to fucking hook it all up. I don't give a fuck. I'm not typing my credit card in. Fuck that shit. Oh, cool. Amen. That's great. Fine. But when you're like, well, I don't think I can afford it. Pretty sure that's bullshit, bud. Pretty sure you could afford it. Pretty sure you could shit $5 a day out of your pocket. Probably not even notice, okay? You'll be okay, all right?
The YouTuber Blacks tweet out saying, I feel like so many big Twitch streamers, even if they don't admit it, have this expectation that all of their freaking viewers should sub. Yes, $5 a month on its own is affordable, but $5 a month on every Twitch streamer you watch isn't. Now, one of the streamers that criticized Invader V for her comments was Pokimane, and Destiny actually also goes after Pokimane on this stream. Just watch this.
Okay. Am I scared of Poke's feet? I'm not scared of Poke's feet. I just don't want to argue with her, jumping on like the fucking bandwagon. I already know that if we were to argue, she would agree 100% with my point, okay? She's just jumping on the drama so that she can get her 2 cents in because it always looks good to tell other streamers to fuck off when they talk about subs. But that's easier for Poke to say because she makes millions of dollars a year doing it, okay? It's super easy. There's no reason to argue against that, okay?
Pokimane actually decided to respond to Destiny here, and this is what she had to say.
In the same way Destiny's gonna shit on me for shitting on Invader V, he's doing the same thing I did. Like, I understand what I was saying to her. It kind of seems like sitting on a high horse, and exactly what he's saying to me. He also likes to do the same thing. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. What I was trying to do is more like, because I have a certain voice on Twitch, I enjoy speaking out on the shit that I personally feel is really not cool and that I'm sick and tired of seeing. And I also think, I mean, maybe because he's friends with her, that he is more generous with the benefit of the doubt that he gives her.
All right, so on the opposite end of the spectrum, there is a streamer known as Broxh, okay? And this guy actually was just streaming and people were donating and giving him money. And he said on his stream here that you shouldn't donate to him. You shouldn't give him money.
Wait, did someone give some subs? Ah, bro, he didn't have to. Can I, give that money back? Kia ora. Is there any way I can give their money back? Oh, you too, and once again, I'm telling you, you don't have to sub. Like, you don't have to. You can watch the stuff for free. Like, that's the best thing you can do. Oh, please, hold on to your... Oh, I'm not a sub trainee, mate. Can you, like, hold on to your fella's money? We're in the midst of a lockdown. Use it on your family, not me. No.
Okay, so this blew up over Twitch. It has over 150,000 views right now, and he actually made tons of followers off of this because people were just like, this guy is really humble. And this really should be a wake-up call to a lot of streamers that the more humble you are, the more of a chance that more people are going to want to watch you. Now, speaking of Twitch streamers, it looks like some female Twitch streamers have recently been getting very creepy messages from some random guy known as MCFC. This Twitch streamer known as Soft tweeted out saying, please don't be this person. This is my business email. Now, this random guy emailed her saying, "You are very beautiful and very positive. I want to meet you. I watch you from time to time." And he went on to send this girl images of himself, and then other female streamers chimed in here, and they said that they got the same exact email from this guy. So there is a strange man going around emailing female Twitch streamers, trying to get them to notice him and how he loves them by sending them these pictures. But for our next story today, we have to talk about the YouTuber known as iNabber. Now, if you don't know what happened here, iNabber recently was not actually invited into a group called the Eboys. Now, the Eboys is a group channel that was started recently by YouTubers like I'm Alex, James Marriott, Will and E, Memulus, a bunch of different UK YouTubers all came together and made this group channel. And on this group channel, they've been uploading videos. These videos are making hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views. Now, the only issue with this whole group channel is that iNabber was not invited. And if you don't know, iNabber only a few months ago was the one who wanted to start the group channel in the first place. He talked to his friends, I'm Alex and all these other guys, and he wanted to actually create a group channel. He even came up with the name himself, and he was trying to start channels, and then apparently it just fell through, but then out of nowhere, and for some reason, iNabber himself wasn't actually invited to be a part of this, which a lot of people feel like these other YouTubers have snaked him in some way. A bunch of YouTubers have made videos on this. Well, iNabber tweeted this out today. He says, clarification on a lot of the E-Boy stuff, seeing as there's a lot of stuff said. No one in this situation was snaked at all. In fact, it was just a big load of miscommunication and we're all friends and cool. Legit, I was mad at the time, but honestly, after lots of discussions, it was all miscommunication. Admittedly, I did think I was snaked at first, but after seeing a lot of DMs and discussing this stuff, which should have remained private, everything is cool. Few bad things on both sides. Hope we can just leave it there. Now, Kavos quickly tweeted out saying, me and Keemstar both called iNabber on Skype after my video dropped, and he even told us that he thought they were looking for an excuse to kick him out of the group. I can't believe he's playing it off now as he wasn't snaked. It's honestly laughable. Now, Keemstar went on to upload a video to Twitter talking about how UK YouTubers are fake. Just watch this.
New Wave UK YouTube is a bunch of fucking phonies, a bunch of fucking fraudsters. iNabber comes up with this idea of making a group channel, right? The E-Boys, and tries to get Will in it, tries to get Memulus in it, tries to get I'm Alex. I don't know why. I'm Alex is a known backstabber, snakes all of his friends, social climber. But anyhow, they go and form the group and don't include the guy that came up with the name, the guy that came up with the whole concept of making the group channel, iNabber, because he has less subs than everyone. And then they tell him, the reason why we didn't invite you is because you made a joke. Really? Don't you guys make jokes all the time? Look, I know you guys know about this story, but now I've talked to iNabber right as soon as it happened, and it was very, very clear that he was snaked. And I'm not going to release anything that he told me private, but it was very clear that he's being snaked. Now I see iNabber posting up fucking tweets saying, hey guys, I wasn't snaked. You know, it was just miscommunication, blah, blah, blah. I get it. You want to be friends with them. You can still be friends with them, but don't lie that you weren't snaked when you were clearly snaked. Like, nobody in this community, in the New Wave UK community, has a fucking backbone. You're all followers. Oh, he's got more subs than me, so I must be nice to him. Oh, he's got bigger clout than me, so I gotta be on his good side. Bro, who's the #1 UK YouTuber in the world? KSI. Do you see KSI sucking anyone's ass, lying for people? No, absolutely not, because he's a fucking leader. None of you are leaders. None of you have a backbone. You have all social climbed each other to get to the point where you are, that you've all become completely fucking fake. You're not authentic, real people. You're all fucking clowns. Absolute fucking clowns.
Now, our next story of today comes from the games CSGO and Team Fortress 2. I'm sure a lot of you guys have played these games before, but it looks like the source code was recently leaked on both of these games. I mean, this is very serious stuff. Steam Database tweeted out saying source code for both CSGO and TF2 dated back from 2017 to 2018 that was made available to Source Engine licensees was leaked to the public today. Now, many YouTubers talked about this last night, and actually even the YouTuber Anomaly made a video where he says that he's probably not going to play CSGO for the next few days because of this.
I've seen people discussing that there might even be chances that hackers can use or find RCE exploits. RCE exploits are remote code executions, which basically means that the hacker can get more or less unrestricted access to your computer. The hackers could literally do whatever they want with your computer. Me, myself, I'm probably not going to be playing at all for a little while, just to make sure that Valve has enough time to double, triple check everything everything and make sure that it's all safe. And some community servers have even shut down already because they're not sure what this leak will mean for their servers, or maybe their servers could get compromised.
Now, we've seen lots of articles and videos on this over the past day, and there's been people that are claiming that these games could actually give your computer malware if you play them. But as of right now, it looks like if you are playing on the official servers, everything should be okay. CSGO tweeted out saying, "We've reviewed the leaked code and believe it should be a reposting of a limited CSGO engine code depot released to partners in late 2017 and originally leaked in 2018. From this review, we have not found any reason for players to be alarmed or avoid the current builds. As always, playing the official servers is recommended for the greatest security." So CSGO is saying here that it is okay, especially if you are playing on the official servers right now. And then TF2 actually came back after months of not tweeting anything, and they said, regarding today's reported leak of a code, specifically as it pertains to TF2, this also appears to be related to code depots released to partners in late 2017 and originally leaked in 2018. Now, our final story of today comes from CallMeCarson. It looks like he actually uploaded a video today. That's right. The news was real that he was coming back.
It's okay, I'm back. Whew. I hope nothing bad happened while I was gone.
And he uploaded a video that was 2 hours long. Now, this video made over 30,000 likes in the first 10 minutes. I mean, this video literally blew up on his channel. But that's it for our video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please be sure to leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you later. Peace.